Here's a stupid line that I've always wanted to use. A man who needs no introduction, my friend Dave Dodson. Dave's out here as the incident commander.
No. Don't give me that.
Okay.
I am liaison.
Liaison, and with the burns that are happening here today, in particular with the high pressure, ultra high pressure. So we're going to run a conventional attack with a smoothbore. We're going to run a calves, and we're going to run the ultra high pressure this morning, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, what's your goal, Dave?
Our goal is to just kind of evaluate some of the emerging technologies. Not that CAFS is really emergent. We know it's been around in a big way since the 90s,
right.
Even before that.
Right.
But what we're trying to do is show some of the fire attack options that are out there. It's nothing more than a showcase, if you will. But as part of the showcase, what we'd like to do is collect some data. So thanks to the good people at the U.S. Air Force Research Lab out of Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida, they brought some telemetry up where we can actually capture some data from inside. I know a lot of us, we like to do the live fire training and we like to make it as real as possible. And then 1403 got involved and it really limited the kinds of things that we can do. Thank you. The
kinds of attacks.
Right.
So 1403 came.
What we want to do with this one is make at least 3 of our burns today not 1403 training fires. These are like research projects. So to do that and to get a little bit of clearance to do that, we chose a regular fuel package. So we do have a bedroom set up with furniture and easy chair and dresser and drawer and that kind of stuff. And that way we can capture a little bit closer to real life data in terms of heat release rates and temperatures coming out of
Clearly we're not training anybody there.
There's no training here.
This is just we're just testing some technology and
absolutely.
I listened to the briefing earlier and there's 5 sets of redundancies for safety, which is
right.
Now
1403 is a wonderful guideline and we're following it as
absolutely.
close as we can,
Absolutely.
Except for the fuel package.
Right,
so,
understood. But we're not training here. We're not
exactly.
There's no one here who isn't extremely experienced and capable and right on down the line.
Right. We have some seriously, just awesome firefighters involved in this.
Yeah, Tony Piontek's out here from Green Bay, and you've got Brian Arnold, yourself. We see Mike Walker. There's some real
a lot of talent.
There's some time on the field today.
You ain't kidding.
Tom Coletti's out there, and
right. So that's our basic premise: is we want to showcase these things in as real of an environment as we can, in as safe an environment that we can, and show what they're capable of. We don't know what the data is going to turn out. Some of the, especially the ultra-high pressure stuff, is unproven in a street format for U.S. municipal firefighters. Right. So one of the things we want to start to do is see, is this a viable fire attack option for people out there? So that's our basic premise.
And Dave will be writing about it in fire engineering and speaking about it at FDIC, so
that's right.
Keep it coming.
All righty.
Love you, Dave. Hey, Dave, we'll get Dave later on after this is over, get some of his thoughts, wrap it up, and we'll see you in a little bit.